Welcome to the Crazy Hat Chemist, so another video in bonding and molecular structure. Bam! Today we're doing the resonance structure of sulfate. So, hopefully you know the formula of sulfate. I gave you a hint on the previous video, and you should have gotten that one. That is SO4 2-. That's 8 and the sulfur, and wait, that's the sulfate and the SO4 2-. Okay, so make sure you get the valence electrons for sulfur, valence electrons for oxygen times 4 plus 2, okay, for that -2 charge. And that's what you're going to get for the Lewis dot structure for sulfate. Okay, that's a formal charge of -1 for each of the oxygens and a formal charge of that central sulfur as a +2. Notice that's an electronegative element. That's probably not good, and I don't have any zero formal charges. Think about that. We're going to have to do some more Lewis dot structures. So here's one, here's another one, here's another one, and whoa, look at that. There's 4 of them because there are 4 singly bonded oxygens. We have rotated this molecule 1, 2, 3, a total of 4 times back to the original one. Formal charges on each of the singly bonded oxygens is a -1. Formal charge on that sulfur now has decreased by 1, getting closer to the 0 of a +1. That's a good thing. Formal charge of at the single double bonded oxygen is 0. Okay, and that is looking pretty good so far. But wait, there's more. For the same price, you're going to get more. That's right. Here we go. Okay, and what about this one? We're going to say 2 double bonded oxygens, 2 single bonded oxygens. And now we're going to draw a bunch of these because there are a bunch of different resonance structures for these ones here. Notice I have some up, some down, some to the right, some to the left, left-hand corner, right-hand corner, whatever you want to do. There's lots of possibilities here. I've got 6 of them. Okay, formal charge on that central sulfur is now finally a 0. That is a beautiful thing. Very, very good. And the formal charge on the doubly bonded oxygens, of which there are 2 of them, that is a 0. Formal charge on the singly bonded oxygens of a -1, that is also a good thing. So, are any of these structures any different than any of the rest? No, they're all the same on this particular slide that you see here before you. So these are all equivalent resonance structures. The formal charges sum up to -2, as one would expect, because the charge on the sulfate ion is -2. So there are 6 equivalent resonance structures for the sulfate ion. Such a thing of beauty. I love it. This is really good. Oh, one other note. Sulfur is period 3 or greater, so it can exceed the octet rule and get that formal charge of 0. That's why this can happen. That's why this is a higher level of chemistry as opposed to the first Lewis dot structure which you drew, which had an octet on that sulfur in the middle. Hopefully you got that. Okay? If you start doing any of the other singly bonded oxygens and form double bonds to that, then you're going to start having not good formal charges on everything here, and then that won't be a good thing. So that is the issue with that one. That's not why we're not dumping more electrons in there. All right, that was another crazy video, and we have one more, and then the mouse that is the wizard is going to tie it all up, bam, and make magic.